Happy Sunday, ladies. I hope you all are having a good day. Today is your day to plan, to grocery shop. Sometimes I do that on Monday, but I probably will do that this afternoon. Making my list of groceries is something I wanted to kind of give you a challenge for. It's a challenge that I'm doing. I've been listening to Autumn's podcast. I shared it here in the group. But the doctor that was on her podcast talking about gut health, something that has just been a struggle for me this past year, finding things, food sensitivities, things like that has just been ongoing, and I haven't been perfect with it. I've not, done it perfectly, but I have been able to pinpoint foods that I know feel good. I feel good when I eat them, and I have been able to pinpoint a few of the foods that make me feel awful. So awful that I'm sluggish, feel flu-like immediately, bloat, gas, horrible, everything, digestive tract, all a mess when I eat those things. And so I'm really just trying to be aware of those things. So I'd like y'all to kind of think of the same thing. And I tell you guys this all the time, listen to your body. When you are eating something, make sure you're not eating too many different types of foods. Make sure you know what you're eating, how you feel after you eat it. Like for me, so last week, eating cauliflower, broccoli, carrots for my raw vegetables, I know that those foods are good for me. And so when I ate cauliflower with chicken, I immediately knew that chicken was the culprit for my pain and discomfort and bloating, gas, all of it, immediately, like huge. Pregnant, I looked like I was pregnant, I felt like I was pregnant, it was just awful. And I felt like I had the flu on top of being pregnant, so the combination wasn't good. But I know that it wasn't the cauliflower's fault because I already have that deemed as a healthy, good food for me. And not just healthy, but it's a food that I feel good. I feel energized after I eat it. I don't ever feel bad. I can eat an entire cauliflower pizza and not feel bloated or feel bad. So knowing what things work for you and what things don't are going to be key for your success to keep your inflammation down. But listen to those podcasts when you have a minute. Just put it on in the car. So good. But one of his challenges, back to my topic before I rambled, was to try to get 30 different kinds of plant-based foods. So not just fruits and vegetables, but like chickpeas, all kinds of plant-based foods. Make sure you're getting 30 different. Like the variety is going to help build your gut health. It's going to help feed those good bacteria that you need to multiply and grow. And so you want those good bacteria in there. And listening to Autumn and her story with her gut health, I can relate in so many different ways. There was several years in a row that I was taking a Z-Pack. Every time I turned around, I would get a sniffle and it would cause ear infections and vertigo. And so I would immediately call the doctor and say, I need a Z-Pack. I know what's wrong with me. Give me a Z-Pack. And they would just give me a Z-Pack and do what I wanted them to. And so I knew that it would immediately make me feel better as far as that went. But I think over time, it had just really killed off all that good bacteria. And so listening to her story, I'm like, me too. Me too. All of this makes sense. And so I'm really going to be focusing on just eating all those things. That doesn't mean I'm not going to eat meat. I will still eat meat, but I'll have more plant-based, which when you're following 21 Day Fix, you're already pretty much plant-based anyways, because you're eating so many different plants and fruits and vegetables and things like that. And your portions for meat are 4 servings out of all your other containers. And so really and truly, you're pretty much plant-based anyways. But I'll have like veggie patties if I need some extra protein, chickpeas if I need protein. And we'll be going to my mom's this week, so I know I'm going to eat fresh fish, which I'll feel totally fine eating. So that kind of stuff, I'm not going to just like go crazy into the cleanse, but I am going to start implementing more of those things. So if you want to join me for that challenge, it's 30 plant-based foods throughout your week. And so got my list made. Go through, make your grocery list on Fixate today or To Be Mindset, whatever you're following. And I really think To Be Mindset is an easy one to get this in with, because a lot of it is veggies most mindset. And so anyways, that's what I'm going to be doing. Just making my list. If you need help with anything, just let me know. Talk to you later.